Hi, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and this video is sponsored by Premier Yarns. I'm going to show you how to make this really nice seat cushion, and it is crocheted. And I'm using the Deborah Norville Go Team yarn, which is in the family of the Everyday yarn, which is an anti-pilling yarn. And you can mix and match this. You can use the Go Team colors, or you could use the solid or the multicolors, and all of them would work out great for this. They're all interchangeable. So to create this, I'm going to show you how to make the front piece, and the front piece is a little bit shorter than the back piece because the back piece comes up here and then it goes across the top of the piece of foam that's in here, and then you start tapering down, and then there's a buttonhole, and then there's little side panels, and you sew it all together. So what I'm going to do in a close-up is show you how to make a little miniature one, but you'll be like chaining 72, and in my sample I'm going to chain 24 because I just started this. And then there's it to finish it off. There's a little handle to carry it. So you can buy probably a 14-inch square piece of foam to put in there, or you can have it cut at a fabric store. And it's a pretty, I think the skill level is easy, and the links to everything are listed below. And I want to thank you very much for watching. So the color I'm using here is called Goalpost, and I'm going to be doing a miniature version of the large cushion that you saw in the introduction. So for the large size you will chain 72, but for my small size here I've chained 24. So now it says to chain 72, and I'll say work row 1 in woven stitch pattern, and that pattern says to single crochet in the second chain from hook. So there's the first one, here's the second one, like that, and then you chain 1, you skip the next chain, and you single crochet in the next chain all the way across the foundation chain. So I'm going to skip this one, single crochet in the next one, chain 1, skip this one, single crochet in the next one, chain 1, skip this one, single in this one, chain 1, skip the next one, single in the next one, chain 1, I'm going to skip the next chain, go into the next one, chain 1, skip 1, all the way across the same thing. You're going to skip and then single in the next one, chain 1, skip, single in the next one, like that. Skip that one, single in that one. So you're going to end with a single crochet in the last one too. Okay, so that's how you'll do row 1, except yours will be a lot wider. So that's what that one looks like. Now in row 2 it says to chain 1, and you skip the first single crochet and you single crochet in the chain 1 space, and then you chain 1, and you do that all the way across. So all you're doing is chain 1, you skip the single, and you're working your stitch into your chain 1 space. So single in the chain 1, then chain 1 again, single in the next chain 1, so all the way across I'm just doing a single crochet in the chain 1 space, and then I'm doing a chain 1. So in the end I'm going to chain 1, and it says to single crochet in the last single crochet. So this will be the same amount of stitches as the previous row. So now you just chain 1, turn, you skip the first single and just work a single crochet into the first chain 1 space. So the pattern repeats all the way across and every row is the same. So you can go ahead and work your piece until it measures 14 inches for the large size. And I'll come back on camera when mine measures 4 inches. So here is my mini chair cushion or seat cushion, and this is the equivalent of your front piece. It's going to be shorter than your back piece, and your back piece is longer because it's folded over the top and it has to have a width to it to cover the pad that you put in there. So it's going to be towards the front, and then this is the fold over part, and now I'm going to show you how to make that little triangle flap there. So this was the front piece that I started on camera, and then somebody helped me by crocheting the back piece, which is 1 inch longer. And now for the flap, what you do on that. So this gives you the number of inches. So this says, okay, work this until it measures, let me see what it said in here, 14 inches. And this is 1 inch taller, and this is 15 inches, or it will be in your full size cushion. So now to start that little triangular flap, you chain 1 and turn. You're going to skip the first single crochet, and you are going to single crochet in the next chain 1 space and chain 1 all the way across. Let me get this little piece out of the way. My yarn turned around. Okay, that's going over there. Okay, so I'm just going to single crochet and chain 1 across. Okay, now at the end it says leave the turning chain unworked. So the last stitch we're going to work is the single crochet in the chain 1 space, and then we're skipping this. So you just single crochet in there, so then that automatically decreases it on that row. And so you're going to keep decreasing like that. You're going to chain 1, turn, you're going to single crochet in the first chain 1 space, chain 1, and do the same thing for the next one. And you keep decreasing until you get down to 5 chain 1 spaces. So that's all you do. Okay, so now I'm down to the end. The very last stitch is just going to be a single crochet into the chain 1 spaces. I'm going to leave the remaining unworked. Then I'm going to chain 1, turn, and I'm going to continue on. So you can see here how it's decreasing on the sides. So you just keep doing that on the bigger version, and if you count right here, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 single crochet stitches, and here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So you're decreasing 1 each row. So you're just going to keep doing the same exact row all the way down until you have 5 chain 1 spaces remaining. So you'll have 6 single crochets and 5 chain 1s in between them. So keep doing that until you get down to the point, and then I will show you how to do the buttonhole rows. So I've worked a sample of my back piece until I have 6 single crochets and 5 chain 1 spaces. And now this is what the full version looks like right here close up. And this is the piece I've been showing you how to do in the small version. And now we're going to create this buttonhole here. And then I'm going to show you how it's put together. So right here I've worked until I have 5 chain 1 spaces, and that means I have 6 single crochets. And you chain 1 turn, you skip the first single crochet, and you single crochet in the first chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet in the next chain 1 space, chain 3 for the buttonhole right there. You skip the next chain 1 space and you single crochet in the next chain 1 space like that. Let me move this out of the way so you can see it. So there I've skipped a chain 1 space and I've chained 3 for the buttonhole, and then I'm going to chain 1 and single crochet in the last chain 1 space right there, and then I'm going to chain 1 turn. I'm going to single crochet in the first chain 1 space, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1 twice in the chain 3 space. So I did single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, chain 1, and then I'm going to skip the single crochet in the last chain 1 space. So then you want to chain 1 turn and work your decreasing rows twice more. So you're going to just treat these the extra single crochet, chain 1 in the buttonhole as your regular row, like that. Okay, this is the last row. You chain 1 turn, you single, chain 1 and single in the last chain 1 space, then you finish off. So that's that. And then you're going to take your front piece, you're going to chain 10 and work what's called a gusset, and this goes all the way around your seat from here all the way around here. This will be your front piece, it's shorter, and then you'll sew the gusset between the front piece and the back piece, and the back piece is the one that is longer and it has the flap with a buttonhole. So you'll sew all the way around here, and then you're going to make a handle, and that's going to be a chain 10 too. The gusset, you crochet until it reaches 42 inches long, and the handle you just do the same chain 10 and work in pattern stitch for 10 inches, and then you sew the side seams together to form a little tube, and then you attach it to the back right here, and then you sew a button in place, and then you're all set. And then the inside is this 2-inch thick foam pad, and it looks like it was pre-cut, like a pillow form or something like that. So anyway, it's a nice handy cushion to take, and the colors just come out this way in the team colors from the Deborah Norville collection. So I want to thank you very much for watching, and make sure that you watch all of our other videos, and links to everything is listed below.